This is Brandi from Go Off Sis, tapping in with the PreGame podcast. Bless the bottle. Next.
This is season 5, episode 31 of the PreGame podcast. We got a very special guest. Give a round of applause.
Big clap.
Thank you.
Brandi Bennett is in the building. Go Off Sis.
Go off.
You know what I'm saying? Naptown celebrity.
Big
Another
snap.
round of applause for that. Another round of applause. Y'all, we all follow her.
Don't do that.
She's not following you. You're a liar. You know you follow Brandi. But anyways, man, we're so happy to have you here.
Thank you so much,
this is
everybody, for having me. I definitely appreciate it.
It's his show. I ain't had nothing to do with this.
Oh, okay.
That's
well,
not true.
Thanks to you.
I just work here.
For holding it
Thank
down.
the owner.
Thanks for having me. I definitely appreciate it. So I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, man, we'll get into it. First of all, where can everybody find you on social media?
My personal page is Go Off Brandi, GOOFFBRANDI.
Mm-hmm.
Go Off Sis, GOOFFSIS. Don't forget the underscore.
Important.
Yeah.
It's imperative.
There you go, man. We always start off with the pregame pop quiz. But before we get into that, man, shout out to Sully.
Yes. How you
Vacation
doing?
legend. If you ain't been to vacation, you
Missing
are
out.
a weirdo.
Missing out.
Hello, fiance.
Now, I will tell you, Vacation is on the road going to Cincinnati next weekend. So, yeah.
See?
Expansion.
Making moves.
Yeah.
Boss moves. Mm-hmm. For sure. We got some shot glasses actually from
Yep.
Sully. Here they are right there.
Right over there.
Oh, in that box. Oh, what's in the box?
Got a nice blue.
Some heat. Look
nice
at
blue
that.
tint to him.
Man, crazy. We also got some more product placement.
We do.
For sure. Brandi got on the Go Off Sis merch. She got the Go Off Sis coffee cup, which is crazy.
There's not
Yeah,
tea
you
in
can
there.
put tequila,
You
tea, whatever you feel like for that day. So
There you go.
Tequila.
I actually like that. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Steal
green
that
tequila.
from you. You know what I mean?
Might be on to something.
For sure. All right, man. We always start with the pregame pop quiz. So who wants to go?
I'll go ahead. It's time to make your movie. Who's playing you?
who's playing me?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, that's a hard question because I'm just unique. If I had to pick,
You said me.
that's a good question.
Starring Brandi as Brandi.
Yeah. It's like a sitcom.
Those are always the best ones, though.
It's
You really
Moesha.
put me on the spot. I would almost say Issa Rae, only because I feel like she is somebody that could be my real life friend. To be honest, extremely relatable. So if I had to pick, it would be her.
Okay.
All right, man. Shout out to Issa.
That's a good question. I might
Legend.
steal that. That was good.
Hey,
I'm going to just take
Legend.
that and use that one.
So who would be? This is actually coming from Dr. Hill. He survived the wedding.
Boy.
I
For
barely
those that were
did.
there.
Yeah.
He's back.
Shout out Olivia and Q.
For sure, man. Shout out to Olivia and Q. But top 3 celebrity guests you would love to have at your women's empowerment event.
Y'all are
Coming up.
coming with the heat. Okay.
Mine ain't that deep. I need to reword mine.
Top 3. That's crazy. Celebrities in my eyes. Let's do that.
Sure.
I would probably say my grandmother, which is my mom's mom
Okay.
who passed away when I was like 8 or 9, just so that she could be there looking down, being like, okay, you really doing it. Second would probably be, I don't know. That's a good one.
Issa Rae
Issa Rae.
and Lisa Rae.
Let's go,
And
Issa.
probably Beyonce, just because, I mean, who wouldn't want
Yeah.
Beyonce there?
Because if
For
she's
sure,
there,
that'd be
then
fire.
you're
And I'm
out of
there.
here.
It's-
the tickets
taking
would sell out
off.
too fast. You almost
Yeah.
can't tell
Too
people
fast.
Beyonce gonna be there.
I'll be in there
Yeah,
trying
that'd
to
be
go
a
off sis
surprise.
too.
I would have the shirt on, everything.
But no, that's a good one. Y'all got
My
some
best
good
cologne.
Good
Def.
questions. Now, I will say I've done a couple podcasts before, but those put me on the spot, so that was good. I like that.
We're
Like a challenge.
veterans.
We're seasoned.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Seasoned here.
Damn, mine seems lame now.
Go ahead, man. I got one too. I got one too that's solid.
If you could pick one superpower, what would it
Oh, you know what? It would probably be to be invincible. So that could be like a fly on the wall and like certain big rooms. I'm like, okay, that's what they doing to go to the next step. So probably be invincible. What would yours be?
be? Mine was teleportation usually.
Okay.
I'm trying to get where I'm trying to go.
DBZ.
Oh, that'd
Now.
be so tight.
Goku.
Got you.
Invisibility is second though.
What
Shout
would
out
be
to the
yours?
Saiyans.
Yours
When
is
the
the
tele-
second?
When guys say invisibility, it seems creepy.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
What would be yours?
Wasn't with that Matt Lauer out the gate.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't do that.
Well, Matt Lauer's pretty upfront with
Working,
it. He wasn't-
working
just-
8-hour shifts
No,
at
yeah,
the
I'm
Macy's
here.
fitting rooms and
It's a
stuff
button
like
right
that.
here.
Hey,
Yeah, for
that
sure.
is sick.
Boys been H&M fitting room all day.
Yeah, just
Where you been?
retail hours.
H&M, bro?
Yeah.
How long you been there?
Just at Zara, just in the back.
Yeah, chilling. But that's gross. You should be in jail.
Don't do that.
For me, man, I'm gonna say super speed. I was never fast growing up. That's why I was, always barely making teams.
Okay.
So if I could have some speed on me, that
would
would have
be
been really helpful for my career.
That's
as a
stressful
teenager.
to be a final day cut your whole life.
Yeah, it was always the
He was doing really well, but
Yeah, man.
Almost doesn't count.
When that phone rang, my mom didn't know. Like, my mom was ready for, you know what I'm saying?
A hug
both
or a high
emotions.
five, yeah.
What would be yours?
I roll with the teleportation too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, be anywhere I want.
A lot of women say mind reading too. We get that a lot.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
That's your emotions.
I
Your
don't
thoughts.
wanna
Keep it
know.
in your head.
yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
So listen, last question. So there was a very interesting topic on social media about the bonnet.
Oh,
What
goodness.
is your
I knew you were
take
to do this.
Girl, you know you got a bonnet.
okay.
Like a
on
baby.
individuals wearing the bonnet and the response from Kevin Samuels?
Personally, I would not do it. Since I was little, my mama has said reputation is everything. Your image speaks for yourself before you even say your name. So to me, no, it's a no-go. No.
We ended up coming down to that same point yesterday. We were like, it really depends on who raised you.
Yeah.
And not in a negative or positive way.
Yeah.
It's just that if your mom was about
It's
it,
a
you could do
cultural
it.
climate thing.
If your mom wasn't about it, you're not going to do it.
Yeah. But I also feel like, too, especially with the whole, airport concept, you never know who you're going to meet, when you're traveling. You know what I'm saying? So as far as females saying, well, I will wear it in the airport when I'm going to touch down in Miami or Cancun, right? But you can meet your next investor for a business, anything. So, I wouldn't do it, no.
That's the point we didn't think about.
Yeah.
Because we were okay with the
LLC Twitter.
airport, Walmart, whatever you want to do, go crazy. But
Yeah, I think you do your thing. I also feel like I can see past that. If I'm an investor and I see you and I know who you are, I can look past the bonnet if I believe in what you do.
Okay.
sounds good.
Sounds
Yeah,
great.
it sounds good, but
You imagine
I
somebody
just
me
feel like
personally.
there's so many ways to protect your hair by not putting it on. So, I don't know. I wouldn't
feel
do
you,
it.
There
sis.
you go, man. Hey, go off, sis.
hey,
Go off. Keep the body at home.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, Brandi said keep the bonnet at home.
Yes,
She said, don't
friend.
wear
So
it.
keep, so don't.
Shit out there.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I really want to say.
Can they wear the bonnet to go off the event?
Uh-uh.
Damn,
Damn.
you getting turned
We can't do
away.
that.
Damn, at the door.
Don't
Man.
do that, ladies. Y'all know better.
Can't get into
Can
the
you
club.
can you wear like a designer bonnet, like a
Yeah, if it's
Fendi
like Louis
Gucci
V,
bonnet? Oh,
Gucci,
damn, not even that.
YSL.
Not even that.
Keep it at home.
Damn.
Keep it in the bed. So that's my take on it.
So now you're
That's
comfortable
real.
I even
now.
asked Chris about it. He was like, well, I don't really care. I'm like, so you would still holler if I had a bonnet on?
Yes!
He was testing your temperature.
Shout out to Southern.
Yes, he
That
would.
was a
Like,
great
you think
answer,
he didn't
man.
care?
That was a
I don't
phenomenal
know.
answer.
What
How do
think?
you
Right.
feel about it?
That was a great answer.
'Cause
Phenomenal.
If you're
Yeah.
good, I'm great.
Go crazy. Go off, Sully.
For real.
For real, like, that was fire.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
I don't know, but how do you feel?
How you feel about it?
And he was like, yeah, I could see that.
Because
I'm like,
it's not that deep for him, so he wasn't going to go either way.
yeah, it's
Tween,
really not.
has he?
Yeah.
I
Definitely
see
a
you.
step back.
Okay, so for those that are not familiar with the Go Off Sis movement, what is it all about?
Okay, so I'll give a quick synopsis. So Go Off Sis actually started in 2018 as a hashtag. I was super on my fitness, okay, let's drop these freshman 15, let's get it together, especially coming back home. So it started off as a hashtag and then transitioned to a lifestyle brand, extremely organic, which I'm thankful for Indianapolis for. So then we did our first sister social in 2019, where we had about 115 guests come. We had panel members discuss entrepreneurship, realtorship. Also, Kiara was on there, and we talked about how to differentiate being a wife, but still also keeping your identity, which I think is extremely important. So it started off a hashtag, transitioned to a lifestyle brand, and it literally took off. So I shout out to all the ladies of Indianapolis. It's always funny when you kind of branch off into this passion project. You okay, people are going to are they gonna like cook
Are they
on
gonna
to
fuck with
it?
me?
Yeah,
Right.
basically.
tough, man.
And so I knew I fuck with myself. So I'm like, well, if I like me, then
As you should.
you know what I'm saying?
Because you got pressured into the merch. They was like, where the shirts at? Sis,
I'm
where's the
telling
t-shirts?
you. Yeah, it was. They coming, y'all. The black sweaters are dropping soon, so they
Merch
coming.
is
Okay,
fun
hey, man.
and not
Yeah.
fun at the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's hard. It's hard. And then you gotta deal with people being like, okay, but this didn't fit me. I'm like, well, sis, don't you know what size you wear? So then you gotta kind of deal with that whole aspect. But no, so it definitely took off.
Now you
Yeah.
know you
Extremely
can't fit
fit.
that
Right.
medium.
Come on, sis. That ain't your size, sis.
So basically, it
Go
focused
up,
on
sis.
Go up, sis.
Go up, sis. But it's okay. It's okay.
And that's the name of
It
that
is
song
okay.
right there.
No, no.
Go up, sis.
It is
Go
absolutely
up,
okay.
sis.
So I'm bringing it back full circle. Go up, sis. So go up, sis. Focus on constant elevation of women to excel in every aspect, including working out.
Yes.
So that is definitely how we started, and then just took off.
That's real. So when and where is this event taking place for those that really do not know?
Okay.
How can you purchase tickets? All that good stuff.
Unfortunately, it's a no-go on tickets because the
Damn.
event is sold out.
That's
Yeah.
tight. Congratulations.
Hey, round of applause,
Thank you.
man.
Hey,
For real.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's important.
I was definitely about to try to slide my wife in there, but it's over.
Oh,
It's cool.
Yeah,
She
for
all right.
sure.
She
let me
catching
see
next
what I
one.
can work out. Let me see what I
Catching
can
next
work
one.
Did people say that she gave all her friends the tickets? Did they do you like
Oh
that?
no, because you know why? Most of my friends are on the committee helping.
Oh, that's
Mm.
Oh,
they're going
got
for free.
you.
But yeah,
Keeping the
so,
family.
No, I'm working them. But it's July 11th at Tinker House Events, which is right on top of Provider, the coffee shop on 16th Street. I
Okay.
believe.
I think Mike G puts Tinker on a lot, right? Tinker
Yeah,
Coffee? Okay.
he does. Yeah. So it sold out after day 3, which I'm extremely supportive of. Thank you
Crazy.
so much,
Talk your
much,
shit.
everybody.
Talk
One thing
it.
I do want to say, you guys. I apologize that the event was sold out, but I gave ample amount of opportunity for
Come
you
on,
guys
man.
to
Talk
get
to
the
him.
tickets.
Tell him. Come on, man.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
That's
sure.
dope.
Yeah.
What can
Thank
somebody who happen to get tickets expect when they get there? Like, what am I walking into?
Well, I can't give you all the details because I like to keep a bit
Okay.
of mystery to my events. That's why I didn't drop the location until you purchase a ticket. But basically, it's a scheduled event starting at 1. So, ladies, if you have your tickets, please don't come at 1:30. You'll be walking into panel discussions. We have a scholarship portion where we're giving away $1,000.
Oh, this is crazy.
To individuals going off to higher education, whether that be college or some type of trade. I think oftentimes society is like, oh, you got to go to college. It's like, no, like, what if she want to go to hair school? Like, what
Go
if
to
they
trade
want to go
school.
to
That's
building
I know a
school,
female
That's real.
electrician.
Yeah.
She gets down.
Oh, yeah.
They're
So,
making way more money than me.
yeah. So we have a panel portion. We have bottomless mimosas because y'all know I'm a brunch queen.
Like, y'all coming home with some of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we have
Shout out to husbands.
Yeah, go
They gonna be
crazy.
we have food
get
being
home.
catered
Go
by
off,
Chef
sis.
Tia.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good time.
Cater food too.
Yeah, by Chef Tia. Yeah.
Hey, that's a selling
Hold
point
on.
right
Hey,
there.
this is nigga.
Give
Hold
her a
on, wait a
hug.
second.
When
Chef
you-
Tia is
Yeah.
catering. This is crazy.
When you
Is
see
it?
Chef, give her a hug for us.
Okay.
Please.
Well, so you know what? I knew Chef Tia a while. She did my mom's retirement party maybe about like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, you've been getting the
Oh
wings
wow,
for
you
years.
been
Yeah,
had
so-
You've been
the
locked
OG.
in.
Yeah, she's a good person. I like her.
Nah, we love Chef Tia. That's
Yeah,
that's
she's
that's,
so-
that's,
That's
a friend of the
family
show.
right there. Shout out to
Yes.
Chef Tia.
So I'm
Living
excited.
legend.
I hope she
But
felt the
will
love
say-
from the city a couple weeks ago too. Like, niggas were distraught.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
boys
niggas
hurt.
were
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
Chef Tia need us to chip
Well,
in.
how much she need?
Yeah, they were going
we
in.
were ready.
A couple people on the panel were like, so who catering? I said, oh, girl, contract's already down. Like, don't worry about that.
She got a
they
kitchen.
got
She'll take care of
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah. But
I saw
I'm
that post and
excited.
said, yeah.
A lot of people did.
That's dope.
I got
That concerned
nervous.
me too.
That's very, very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Shout out to Chef T. Shout out to the event. This sounds beautiful, amazing.
Thank you.
It's new. I don't want to, been in Indianapolis my whole life. This is my first time at least paying attention to something like this. So
Okay.
next year is gonna be bigger and better. I'm already sure.
Yeah.
So don't sleep. If y'all listening, don't sleep,
Don't
man.
sleep. And I will say possibly something around November for those who didn't get to purchase tickets. Possibly. Because, I got a wedding in October. And if stuff ain't jigging, I ain't doing it.
I
You
feel
know what I'm
that's
saying?
real.
I feel
So-
you might be busy.
Right. Possibly.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Are there plans to? We spoke about vacation going on the road. Obviously, if this gets big enough, you want to expose to everybody, right? Is that in the works?
So it's so funny you say that. I think it was like the day or two after the tickets sold out, someone from Atlanta was like, hey, we would love to have this here.
They down there.
Yeah, you know, my sister lives there.
The culture 3.
You got to have hookah, though.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
Gotta have hookah. They don't want to come.
You do. So
Hookah and
possibly.
Hey,
are you
that would
big
be
hookah
tight.
fans?
No. I've done some times.
People are, but people like hookah. So
People love hookah, especially females.
yes.
They love it.
They love the
But
video.
I feel like obviously I think it's beautiful that you're doing it in Nap. We love
Thank
Nap. It's
you.
tight. But taking it on the road is that I feel like that's the next big step.
And you know what's crazy? So I was super adamant on relocating to Atlanta.
Personally?
Probably,
Like you personally?
yeah.
Okay.
It's probably in about 2017. It was like right before I met Chris, and me and my sister had plans to move into a condo together.
Got you.
Yeah, and so
And then
Can't flip your world upside down.
all right, I found the love of my life.
Chris said,
but
hold on.
I see you,
Yeah,
Sully.
no.
How about nap?
Not yet.
No, but you know what?
Tween,
It's
tween.
crazy. I'm so glad that like God ordained my steps for me to be right here because people like low key be sleeping on that. And
They do. It's ridiculous.
You know, like if Chicago can have these women empowerment events, if New York, Atlanta, why not us? So I'm glad I stayed. and
No, we joke a lot
birthed
about
it
nap,
here.
but the benefit of it being smaller is that you can do all this stuff.
Yeah.
There's no barrier to entry.
You
Like you
can,
would have
and-
to go through so much yellow tape to do this in Chicago. You wouldn't want to do it no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big in Chicago is some lady be like, I don't know if you can.
I don't know about.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
But some they do that.
I
here
do those
too, though.
events.
Yeah, they do that
They
here.
gatekeep
Yeah, there's some
everywhere.
gatekeepers
Yeah,
here.
absolutely.
Ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Hate 'em.
Hop them gates.
We're gonna
sure.
save that for another segment, but there definitely
Oh,
is.
we throw shots on here.
Yeah,
Fuck
they
it
go
up.
crazy.
niggas are
Man,
gatekeepers.
Let the city know. There's some
Yeah, I
haters
know.
here.
Because
They're like 60 plus.
We need a go off sis event at the expo and at
Talk
the
about
classic.
and
Fuck
the
it.
classic.
We needed all that shit.
And the class. The class
Okay,
ain't
I'm
fat no
coming.
more. We know that.
And y'all know what I've learned? That I have got to like outsource because I try to do it all myself.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Don't do that.
It's tough because I'm thinking like, well, what if you're not gonna do it the way I want to? Or,
That's what it is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm working on that.
And
But
then
I
You
got you.
need an assistant
Yeah.
that you
I
can
do.
trust and yell at.
Anybody looking for a couple extra dollars? Let me know. Trying to find an
Hey,
assistant.
man, pull up,
so-
man.
That's the second time
sure,
we've had
right.
a job
This is the
offer on the
second-
show.
right.
Really?
Kelly was putting
Yeah,
out
tune into the
applications
PreGame
too.
podcast.
See?
It's also LinkedIn.
It's definitely LinkedIn.
You know what I'm saying? It's also careerbuilder.com.
Indeed. All that shit.
Indeed. We do it all here.
But I'm gonna work on it.
I just want to know, why is it so important for you to uplift black women?
Okay.
Why is women's empowerment important to you?
So this goes back to when I was in college. You know, I never felt like I had an actual talent per se. Like, you know, my sister can sing. You know, a
know
lot
that
of my
feeling.
sorority sisters are like, you know, athletic, and I'm just like Brandi. So I remember calling my sister, changing my major, and I was like, you know, I don't have like a talent, like you know, I don't have like a tangible talent. And so she was like, well, I think oftentimes you forget that your talent can be how you make people feel. And I was like, oh shit, you right. People really like hanging
That's
with
crazy.
me.
That's
Okay. Yeah. And so
real.
like I was always
I'm
the
part
one
of the
to like,
talentless.
Yes, I'm the talentless.
Yeah, I got it tatted right here.
I am the
It's tatted
talentless
for
10th
sure.
over here.
Zero talent, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
no, but that's how I was feeling. I was like, damn, like I'm not really good at anything except for one, making people feel good, especially women, and like hosting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tap into how I make people feel good, which makes me feel better. So transitioning to Go Off Sis, I felt like a lot of times as an individual, I didn't have women that I could look up to that look like me. So I think it's extremely important to have this community, especially of black women, to say, girl, I see you doing good. Like, let me raise you up higher. Because
That's needed.
oftentimes it's like this whole like competition thing, and especially with social media.
I was
you
going to
know?
ask about the stigma y'all kind of carry, because I joke about my wife all the time, but like black women have a hard time continually supporting each other. Like they'll do it for a clip, but then it'll get kind of
It's seasonal.
gets a little funny.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
see, okay, for me, like I don't know if anybody knows or not, but my mom is white, my dad is black, and one thing my mom has always instilled in me and my sister is that what's for you is for you. So it's hard for me to kind of like understand when people are like, well, why is it my time to do this? Or I'm like, well,
when's my season?
Yeah. But if you focus on you won't have time to look at everybody else.
100%.
So I think really, like you said, the whole continuous support of Black women is key, because it's like, oh, she doing better than me. I'm not going to like her post, or I'm not going to share her thing. Like, why not?
Yeah, they love you on the come up, but it's like,
Yeah.
All right,
now,
you make
damn.
it.
Oh, she really doing it. Now I'm about to unfollow. Like,
So I wanted to
got her own
change
practice now?
that whole narrative, to be honest, which I think I'm doing.
That's
I
right.
100%.
really
This
do.
is beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is amazing.
I'm
man. I'm
excited.
so excited. I'm so glad you're here too. Who are some women that you look up to outside of you? I know you got some personal favorites.
Okay.
But who are some women that you look up to that really have inspired you throughout this process?
That's a good one. I would probably say, and these are my top two. I know you said stay away from personal, but
Go ahead,
it's
go
me
with
and I
them
can't.
too. They're important as well.
My mom and my sister, like hands down, extremely supportive. I have never heard, oh, that's not going to be tangible, or you can't do it.
They say how.
Yeah, or let's figure it out. Let's have a game plan. So
Yeah,
my
that's love.
sister and my mom are the most influential people in my entire life, hands down. And I will say, since transitioning into a bonus mom, like having Mason look up to me, it's crazy, because you'd be like, dang, she really watching me doing this. Like, ain't no way I can stop. So yeah, those are like the top three.
Kids pick up everything.
Everything, even the bad stuff.
Oh, especially the bad stuff.
Especially
That's
the
their
bad
favorite.
oh, I like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say that.
That's my
word.
favorite word now.
Yes.
What's my favorite word?
Why you gotta say it like that?
Bad. No, yeah, but those are my top.
Yeah, that's
Ridiculous.
crazy. So how has the Indian? I know you mentioned Nap, and we love Nap as well. And I think we really are in a renaissance for the city.
The golden
in a
age.
multitude of ways, the golden era. So none of us can stop. So if you're creative in the city right now, doing something that's different, please don't stop.
I won't.
Hope we all doing this when we 40 plus.
Ooh.
I know. I say that. I know.
Right.
People hear that, they be like,
Let's
they get
cut
so
off around
terrified.
35 and just live after that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, how has the city of Indianapolis inspired you?
The support. Like, the first Sister Social I did, I probably knew a handful of maybe 15 people. So to have strangers come out to support this cause, this whole elevation of women, was crazy. I was like, there's no way that people know of the event and I don't know them. So I think the inspiration comes from the support behind the women in Indianapolis. I will say I had to turn a couple men down and say, hey, y'all, this is a ladies only
I was going to
event.
ask, like, can we come? Okay.
Yeah,
good.
no.
None of us.
It's all right.
Nobody
no.
can come.
I'm gonna work on a go off, bro. I'm gonna do
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
But no, I think
Go
the
off,
my nigga.
Chill out, nigga.
Do that shit, bro.
Go off, bro. I don't know.
You
no,
got
the
it.
I like
inspiration
Go Off
of
Sis better.
Yeah, it's cooler.
Yeah, way cooler.
And I feel like too, like women don't have like something just for us,
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
with it.
needed.
You ain't got to invite me. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm
all
not
right.
tripping.
Hey, do your thing.
We gonna go
Spend
out.
all day.
Oh, you're going to be gone all day.
I am upset
Yeah.
about the chef tears, but it's cool.
For real.
I know that's gonna be crazy. You know?
I'll save you something.
So you mentioned people you don't know. So if I'm a stranger, I don't know Brandi, I don't know anybody in there.
Yeah.
What is it like for me walking into a Go Off Sis conference? Am I gonna feel comfortable without my clique?
Yeah, no. So most of the tickets, so I did this strategically so that individuals could only purchase one ticket.
Okay.
And there's one portion, I don't want to tell too much details, but there's one portion in the entire conference where we actually have individuals moving their seats. So if you come with your best friend, your cousin, your sister, you all might have to switch seats
Split
with
up,
somebody.
player.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
yeah.
Shout out to the icebreakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck with
Because it
that.
can be intimidating.
That'd be the first thing my wife would
Sure.
say. I don't know nobody there.
Yep.
Nigga, go.
Good.
Yeah.
Go meet a new friend.
And
Yeah.
networking is key too.
It
So you
is.
never know, you know what I mean, where the activity is gonna take you. So that's fire.
Agreed. And I think it's very,
There's
sometimes
somebody
it's
inside of you that
intimidating.
appreciates that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you have no idea. Now that's excellent. Keep
Thank
that going.
you. Because I'm going to be honest, oftentimes, especially with me working at home, I kind of like came into this like turtle type thing where it's like, dang, like it's like 15 people here. I don't really know nobody. Text Chris. I don't know anybody, you know? And so I was working at home before the pandemic. So, you know, walking into a room full of 200 plus women can be intimidating. So I'm there to make sure everyone feels good. And plus too, with mimosas, you know, people get loosened up.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
friends after a couple drinks.
Exactly. So
You
we're not
talking
gonna have no
now.
problem.
That's real. That's a great question. Speaking of the pandemic, how were you able to maneuver, and how did you continue to build your business throughout this difficult time?
I will be honest. Go Off Sis, as much as it's my baby, my most important thing was my mental health. So I did kind of have to take time and put it on the back burner. Because it was tough. You know, I feel like people were like, oh, I had a time to reset. I was like, girl, I was barely surviving. So that was a time.
Furlough was real.
Yeah, it is. And then I had to postpone Sister Social twice. So I'm like, damn it, I ain't gonna never get to do it. So yeah, to be honest, I really didn't focus too much on it because there was 1,500 other things going on. I knew that, okay, when it's your time, go off, go hard, and pick right back up. So
how many of these conferences have you had?
this is my second one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I had no idea that it would sell out. And I felt bad. And that's one thing I think business owners kind of have to understand. Like, if you say that it's a limit, it's a limit.
Yeah.
Everybody can't get in,
No.
you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, like, should I switch
People
the
gotta
venue?
learn, man. They gotta learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They
how
won't
did
miss the
you
next one.
guys thrive through the pandemic and keeping your business?
I loved the pandemic.
Did you?
Yeah, I was the best
Besides
founder
the
I
fact
ever was in my life.
Besides the death.
Other than
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I'm
Other
sorry.
than-
I'm saying it's in general. People
Oh,
die.
I thought you
Yeah,
meant
a lot of
somebody
people
that you know.
died.
No, we had a close call, but he's good.
yeah, close call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than Ree being sick, I was still going. I was blessed enough to still be able to go to work every day.
Okay.
But I'm a takeout food nigga anyway. Get takeout. There's nobody on the streets. Nobody was out. It
Drive
was
like
tight.
Joker,
Driving
Going
head out the
crazy.
window.
Yeah.
It was. I enjoyed it. Obviously, I want the world to open back up. I like
Right.
going out. I like doing shit. But it was a nice little slowdown. And I didn't have no issues. I loved it.
I had
a
never
reset.
spent that much time at home in my life. So my
Really?
garage was done. All the house shit was
Yeah, we
done.
did the
Grass,
garage.
cutting grass with scissors on the edge and shit. Like, it was crazy.
Washing windows.
Yeah, car was
Paint and
clean. Everything was folded in
It
the
was
closet. Nigga, iron clothes.
But I feel like we kind of needed that reset.
We did.
We
Like
did.
as a
Yes.
world.
Slow,
You know?
slow down. So speaking of the pandemic, how is your event? Is it socially distanced? Do they have to
She
wear
said,
masks?
"Nigga, we in Indiana."
Or are we
Yeah.
are we regular? Like just come.
I would say come as comfortable as you feel, but as far as CDC guidelines and restrictions for Indianapolis, you don't have to wear a mask.
Okay.
I'm fully vaccinated. Oh, that's what I went to ask y'all too.
Big vax over here.
Big vax. What did you
Yeah.
get? Pfizer or Moderna?
Moderna.
Okay.
Moderna's my cologne.
No.
Moderna is
Moderna?
definitely my cologne. He's scared.
I'm Pfizer.
Okay. So you no. Okay, that's fine.
I'm LeBron James for sure.
So we just don't. So there's no.
He was made a laboratory. I guess.
Wild, where the wild things are.
Yeah, no. I actually was like, Chris, come on, got your appointment booked. Let's go.
Hey, man.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You need that at the crib.
And
sure.
I think it's important that you just go ahead with that. Like, nah, wear a mask.
Okay.
Yeah, wear
okay.
one for sure.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah, that
not
was smart. It's a great
But
answer.
I also feel
1,000%
like
safe
this.
for everybody.
Right,
Yeah.
but if you feel comfortable enough to come to a 200 plus event anyway,
Chances are you about it anyway.
That's-
I was just
Yeah.
at. We were just at one.
yeah,
Yep.
but I didn't have my mask.
Can they flash their vaccination card and they be like, "Nah, I'm cool"? Can they do that?
But
in Indianapolis, masks are not going to be required. So
After
again,
today, damn near.
yeah, after today, the
Oh, they
7th.
good
What's
anyway.
today?
Today's seven.
Exactly, yeah, 7th.
they're
So
good to go.
ladies, come
Free
as
at
you
last.
are. I will say for the VIP members, remember that you have your headshot picture that will be taken.
Oh, this is crazy.
This is VIP.
definitely don't wear that. Take that bonnet off in the car.
Yeah, nah.
You giving out headshots? That's tight.
Professional
This is
editing
crazy.
headshots. Yeah,
A lot
Who's
of
a
people
photographer?
need a professional
they
headshot.
do. Be right and then Martina.
Oh, you got some heavy
legend.
hitters.
Yeah.
You got some heavy hitters. Them
Thank
ain't-
Those
you.
are the big dogs.
Them ain't
for sure.
lightweights in the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah, not cheap.
Yeah,
That's
this is
tight.
fire. Now, how can I donate? How can I support? Even though the event is sold out, but what can
Okay.
I do to continue to propel this movement?
Well, you can send donation through Go Off Sis.
Donations.
Yeah, donations that will feed into our
Gifts.
scholarship fund. We love gifts. So that's a way that you can do it. A lot of individuals who are not located in Indianapolis have been given that way because they do want to support.
Nice.
So Go Off Sis LLC at gmail.com via PayPal. That is the best way to donate to Sister Social.
That's real.
Thank you.
This is fire.
Thanks.
So one thing I've noticed about your presence on social media is you've been able to really do a great job of branding yourself.
Thank you.
So I know there's a lot of people that are interested in that. What are some tips and some advice you have for those individuals that are looking to more so establish themselves as an entity on Instagram versus just kind of being out here, just liking pictures and everything else?
It's so crazy when people ask me that. because this girl was like, "Hey, I want to pick your brain for like content." I'm like, "All right, first I'm gonna have to send you an invoice, but second, I'm not doing nothing free. Too busy. No, I think we should do that more.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's fire.
We should do that more.
But I'm sure she was like,
I sent that invoice off, sis.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy.
The reason why I say that, my sister is the one that was like, stop doing free stuff. Okay. Because I was getting to a point where I felt like I was being stretched thin and I wasn't seeing like a benefit from it. Does that make sense?
I
that makes perfect
I just know
sense.
old girl was looking like Pikachu. She said,
No, she actually made it.
she did. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Legend.
But back to your question in regards
Beyonce,
to
like New York.
With the whole content thing, like I don't have like a content creator. I would say the biggest thing is to be yourself. Like you go on these social media apps, what are you doing?
You're
About to get
organic.
written up.
That wasn't.
You're organic.
Yeah,
And
thank
the
you.
thing is, everybody can't do that.
True.
So she asked you, and you were like,
you gotta be yourself.
And
Like
she's
I'm
like-
not even kidding.
I'm not. I'm not you. So it doesn't work that way.
But I
So
want you
they
to be
need
the
more
best
than that.
you.
They need more than organic.
I don't know. I would say consistency is key.
Okay.
It is.
There was a time when Go Off Sis had like 4 followers, and it doesn't even have 2,000 now. But I think what stands behind the brand speaks more for itself than likes, followers, shares, and retweets. I don't even have Twitter, but I think consistency is key. And then also too, like I said in the beginning, as long as you fuck with yourself, it doesn't matter who doesn't rock with you.
Nope.
Period.
Focus on
You
the
know
ones
what
that's
I'm
focusing
saying?
on
They're going to talk about you anyway.
Yeah, and people
That's
gonna
what
do
I'm
what they
saying.
want to
Shout out to
do.
Big
They
Sean.
do.
Did you think about doing the bait and switch though, like turn them Go Off Brandi into Go Off Sis and see if niggas noticed?
Yeah. My sister did that. She was like, you need to change your name to Go Off Brandi. I was like, yeah, you right. I don't even remember my old Instagram name. Anything before that, it don't matter.
That's true.
That's real.
But yeah, I would say consistency, believing in yourself. And I know these
BC
sound
before
like,
Chris.
huh?
I said BC before Chris.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's fire.
But no, be yourself.
Shout out, Sully.
Shout out Sully. And I would say Chris is probably, yeah. There was a point in time where I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done with Go Off Sis.
Wouldn't let you.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
That's important. You need somebody in your fucking
sure,
corner.
man.
Gotta
That's
have
when I
somebody in
knew.
your
I was
corner.
like, yeah, I ain't gonna let you
Tween,
go. Yeah.
Cassie. I'll see you, Sully. Go
Lock
crazy. For sure. Shout out to the bros.
Yeah, I
Shout
like
out to
it.
the
This,
bros.
this is tight. It's kind of. I feel like y'all seem to have found something that people kind of like aspire to in that regard. It's like y'all are entrepreneurs in a different way. Everyone's like, oh, I need a nigga that's doing this, that, and the other, but that's not for everybody.
It's not.
But it seems to be for you guys.
Power couple.
That's a win.
And I think the biggest thing that helps us is that we're always trying to like bounce ideas off of each other. Like I was like, oh, you should do the shot glasses, you know? And so he was like,
oh, I was
"You
already
need to do
thinking
the
about shot
merch."
glasses anyway. Actually,
Everybody with those shot glasses. Look at them. They right here.
Yeah,
on the
they're
table.
nice. They're nice. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is even in relationships in general, like that whole like power trip thing, like you gotta date somebody who really is like, I really want to see you win. Cause jealousy is a bitch. And
Yeah.
I have dated
Pride is the
guys.
devil.
Don't fuck with no jealous niggas out here. Yuck.
But there are some out here, which is scary. It's like,
Yeah,
dang.
plenty.
Yeah, it's scary.
Like, her head getting too big. Niggas be acting funny.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
man,
weird.
hey, man.
Ugh.
because
Yeah.
of the way
Could
another
be me.
nigga talk.
Evil world we live in.
It's the evil world
Because
we
of the way
live in,
another
for
nigga
sure.
talk.
It's scary. It's scary.
Tell
Hey,
Steve Harvey,
ladies,
I don't want
If you
to.
gotta have the Franklin Saint conversation with
'Cause of
your
your
nigga, it's
Instagram
time to
comments?
get your
Right.
nigga,
I
all
built
right?
this account brick by brick.
It's my pick.
Yeah, man.
Nigga.
You don't
And
like
it's
a
okay,
nigga, you don't like a
hey.
nigga sitting there hard eyes.
It's
Don't
okay.
happen, nigga.
It's okay being
Like,
Leon.
damn.
Leon getting money too.
Them flame emojis is gonna come, bro.
Leon getting money just like Franklin.
Yes, not like his. Though.
Not
Not like
it,
Franklin, but
you
similar.
know what I mean? He's doing all
He
right.
too is making money.
Yeah.
He's acquiring
He had
money.
friends, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He had supporters.
He had
Fatback.
friends till Shorty cut him up.
Right.
Yeah, she went crazy. Mortal Kombat.
Death. Katana.
So, I have a very solid question here.
Okay.
Gotta ask, how do you balance building this brand and also family? You know, and
Yeah.
also supporting your significant other. What do you do? What are some things that you're working on where, you know, people can also hear that and say, you know what,
Yeah.
I can do that too as I
It's
work on my own
tough.
stuff.
Like, I feel like people glamorize this whole, like, entrepreneur. And I wouldn't even call myself an entrepreneur.
You
I'm
are.
like, I
You
got
are,
a 9 to
though.
5.
You are.
Really? Oh, well, then
Yeah.
I
I have a 9 to 5 too. We're entrepreneurs though.
But I like my job.
Me too.
But
I love
like
it.
Go Off Sis more. So I would say somebody just asked me that on Instagram. They were like, hey, I'm having a hard time balancing like my relationship, my job, and what I really want to do. And to me, it's tough. Like, it's some nights where I'm like up to like 2 trying to work on program for Sister Social while the kids asleep. It's tough. I would say the biggest thing is having a partner who's understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's times where I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to kick it, or I'm not gonna be able to go to the bar. I'm trying to finish this proposal with the woo. So I think really having someone who's understanding, but also remembering that your family comes first, right? As much as I love Go Off Sis, at the end of the day, I know that my family's gonna have my back. I need my 9 to 5.
100%.
So
It's your first investor.
Right, exactly. So just finding that balance and also learning how to say no to like activities. Like, if you know that you got a deadline to submit to this investor for your business and it's due on Sunday, you may need to skip going out Friday and Saturday.
Not this summer.
Okay, well, not this summer, hot girls.
Oh, yeah, because
I'm just saying.
last summer was dead.
Yeah.
Niggas gotta go out.
You should have been did that shit.
You should have
We
been
outside,
there
nigga. What you on?
But no, it's tough, but it's manageable.
It is.
Yeah.
That's real.
It
How
can
does
be.
it, so what does it look like for you transitioning from a 9 to 5 to doing that Go Off Sis is what you do?
Like
Full-time.
forever?
Oh yeah, that pinnacle of success.
Is
for
that
you.
is that
Great
is that
question.
what you want to do, or is that something that's close for you?
Well, that's a good question. I never thought of it because I have always had like a strong work ethic. So I enjoy working.
Okay.
And I enjoy being busy. So I don't know. That's a good question. Ask me in like 2 years.
Okay.
And then let's see.
That's real, man.
Yeah. That's a good
Nah, I
question.
feel you. They be like, you don't quit your job? No, I like my
Nah,
job.
I like my
Yeah,
job too.
I'm cool there.
It
Yeah.
could get icy.
If this take off, I'm gonna still try to find a way to
Right,
work.
hello? And I'm at home. So
I think the best thing about 9 to 5 sometimes is that they're gonna give you that pamphlet for like the health insurance.
Yeah.
You run your own
The
business.
benefits.
You got to go out and search for that shit.
Yeah.
These niggas brought me the pamphlet.
Right.
I just
401k.
signed up.
Now you're on
Yeah.
PowerPoint's
Obamacare
already
4
complete.
years later.
yeah,
Seeing if
that's
Obamacare
true.
is still a thing.
See?
Right.
Asking around.
Is there a doctor I can?
So would you guys ever want to do this full time?
I would absolutely do this.
Yeah,
every
this
day.
the goal.
Okay.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
the go. Okay, it's coming.
sure.
I feel it.
Thank
I,
you.
I like my
appreciate it.
Put
paycheck.
it out
I
there.
hate going to work.
Okay.
It
This
what
is
it
fun though.
Yeah.
It's familial. Some brotherhood in there as well.
So I have a question for you guys. I'm gonna flip the table. So what got you guys started in doing the pregame podcast? Was it like?
2016.
But what made that? Be like, you know what? We can do this.
Somebody had an idea.
Okay.
yeah.
Speak on it. I'm
I
listening.
was
Came
at-
together.
yeah.
No, just speaking of him, he had an idea. He brought some people in that he thought could get the job done. We had to swap Q out.
Shout out to Q.
Swap
Legend.
Q, my nigga. But we had to swap Q out because Q has another role that's even greater than what he started as far as being on the show. I feel like I fuck with what Q does now. But he had the idea. He said, hey, I think you guys can do this. I think we can attain this. And we started off, it starts off weird. It starts off like, these niggas is cool. But, and then it transitions into like, wow, we
Yeah.
fuck with these niggas. They're doing it every week. It's tight.
Yeah, realistically,
So-
I should have said no.
What?
I had just had
He
my
did
second.
not know what he signed up for.
I just had my second kid. We had just moved to a crib.
Yeah.
My son was like a premature baby. I was busy.
Oh, I was a preemie too. When was he
Yeah.
born?
December 1st, like a month early.
Oh,
Shout
well, he's
out to him.
thriving now, right?
Cool, he a wild little nigga. He in there right now.
Oh, good.
Ready to
I love
fight.
to see it.
Yeah.
My nigga.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna do a podcast. I was like, all right, what's that? I didn't know what it was. I had never heard of one. I didn't know of any big ones. I didn't know what that meant. But I was like, I got you. You try it.
Really? That's a real friend.
Then niggas get
For
roped
sure.
up
It's my
into that
brother over
shit.
there,
And
man.
And you can't get out.
you realize you falling. You realize
You love it.
Not even like you can't get out. You love it. Like
Now I gotta hear phone calls from this nigga at 10 o'clock at night. Hey, bro,
Yeah.
I was thinking. I
happens.
was like, God damn it, what you want?
So how do you guys keep your content and your topics live and fresh? Because everybody has a podcast, like some type of.
Yes.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
So
Yeah.
how do you guys do that?
I think we stay away from the stagnant things like relationship talk, and I think we're up to that. We're more so current events. Let's talk about the new shit. What's going on?
Okay.
We could talk about relationship shit. We could do that. These guys are married. I'm not, but I just don't think we don't even want to talk.
Sure.
I wouldn't want to be here putting my relationships on wax. That's not my
The
shit.
one thing about the pregame podcast is that it's fast and engaging. So we cover around 25 to 30 topics per episode. So there's always something for everybody.
There you go.
I always say, man, I feel like it's a fire mixtape. It's like having the Drought 3 dedication too. When somebody presses play, they good, but you gotta get them to press play. So that's our biggest problem is how do we continue to market, get ourselves out there because the product is that good. There's no way you press play on the pregame podcast. You're not entertained, you're not engaged, and you may learn something new as well. That's the show, man. It's fast, it's fire.
Y'all rocking though.
Yeah, man. These guys hilarious. So I used to watch. So back when Snap was crazy, Snap was crazy in 2016. I was actually couldn't wait to get to the crib so I could watch David Ruffin Snap. And so I could watch Kylo Reed Snap.
I damn used to tell stories on Snap. I don't tell stories.
They were so funny. It was ridiculous. It should have been free. It should have been free.
So when we
What
started,
were the stories range from?
just
work,
dealing with women, blah blah blah.
Man, it's
now it's blah blah blah.
I had to step away from that mostly because we started. I was single, and then I got in a relationship. I had to tone myself down because I was getting in trouble. Nigga, we're talking
He let to get
talking
yelled
that
at.
bitch on the pregame forward, that type of shit.
Go off, sis.
I had to tone it down.
I had to tell Chris to tone it down on Twitter.
It happens.
I don't follow
My
Chris.
wife got push notifications on. I'll be like, oh,
Yeah, you got to
delete that tweet.
Shout out to Chris on Twitter. I fuck with your tweets.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But no, you have to. And then I think it helped me a lot because I have to. I don't mind telling an embarrassing story or whatever. I do that. I've been doing that, but you just have to. You have to tone it down and find your niche, find your lane.
Yeah, for sure. But they were
I'm
hilarious,
excited
man.
for you guys. I'm excited to see you in the next 5 years, 3 years.
Hopefully, there's a bag.
Yeah, we working on that too.
There you
but,
go. Sponsorships.
We trying. But
Not you,
man,
'cause
thank
you're
you.
a doctor.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for asking us questions too. People
Yeah.
never ask us
That's
questions,
important.
man. So
We enjoy questions. We like talking about ourselves.
Good.
yeah, we do.
We weren't even
always
done.
asking the
Light
questions.
skin.
He just wrapping it up.
Yeah.
We do this shit. We do merchandise events and all that kind of shit.
We do.
Yeah, put yourself on.
Yeah, hey, because a pregame party is a party to be at.
Yeah, it is.
For sure. We used to. Yeah, we got that one.
We do more than the average podcast. That's why we try
Yeah,
to
it's a lot.
differentiate.
Okay.
For sure.
Niggas got faces on t-shirts.
We are having a toy drive this year that we
Oh,
had
nice.
last year. We raised over $3,000, and we gave some of the proceeds to Wheeler Mission. So this year we'll be doing that in December. So make sure you guys are on the lookout. Come through.
Fuck with toy drive.
Yeah, so I'm excited. And this year we're doing it where the kids in Indianapolis, they'll be the individuals coming to the location to get the toys. So
This
we're
is
giving
fire.
back
I don't know.
to-
These
And I
new kids
fucked
want
up.
Nintendo
Yeah.
Switches.
I should
Yeah,
have
no,
asked
we
you that
can't do
question,
that.
but
They
that's
don't.
crazy.
They don't want no
I don't
Transformers.
like ungrateful kids.
Oh, okay.
Y'all go get the
Hot
toys.
Wheels.
Optimus Prime.
Oh, Barbie.
So where's
I might well give it back. Give
where's
it
the
back.
power button?
Right.
Sis? How I turn this on?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta find my own batteries. I can't plug it in.
I already got. Ain't nothing worse than I already got this at home.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I guess you ain't really poured in.
Right.
Why are you even here, my nigga?
And
Who let you in?
toys, not clothes.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
in them days on Christmas, I know there's clothes in here.
And what's
you better know about the
You
vibes.
trifling.
what's crazy is that
Like, you brought me a sweater. Wow.
ooh, a pack
I
of
don't like you.
socks.
Thank you. Used to feel it because they used to be heavier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No sound in there. You know some shit your
know.
mom gonna have you put on for church in there. Hated those.
Y'all don't want no slacks. Don't want no.
Nah,
dress
I don't want
shoes.
no sweater, man,
Not
from
for
JCPenney.
honestly, for Christmas,
Or Sears.
Ungrateful.
for Christmas,
No,
I
man.
still don't want. Give me clothes I asked for.
Yeah, don't
don't
buy
buy some
clothes
shit you
for
think
me.
I'ma like, because I don't.
Yeah,
it might hurt
Ashley,
your
you
feelings.
too old for that. Anything else you can surprise me with, but not my clothes. I have a
Right.
problem.
Yeah. Oh, he's a return that shit nigga. You can
Really?
tell.
Yeah, bro. Just
get it.
don't
You
do
Give me
return
what?
gifts?
Don't grab me a shirt though. Like, don't think like I'm gonna go shop for DJ Lil Willin. Don't do that.
You need
Stupid.
your ass whooped.
No, for real.
No, I just
He's-
don't do that.
Really.
You
Just
just
ask
ask
me
me
what I
like,
want.
Can't
I'll
just buy
tell
you
you.
a random XL when I'm out in the
Why don't
streets?
you ask me what kind of shirt you want? I probably got an answer for you. What kind of hat do you like?
It's,
I'll
it's-
show you.
It's
Yeah.
weird because a lot of people, and from my experience, especially like the ladies, they want you to listen to what they've been saying all year.
Come on, man.
And just because, and for me as a male, Just because I said I like this shirt or whatever in August doesn't mean I want it for Christmas.
Doesn't mean it's fire in December.
Doesn't mean
Well, you
that's
know
what I
what
want.
me and Chris do, which is actually extremely helpful. I would send him the actual link of what I want, and he does the same thing because it makes it
That is
easier.
what you
Way
do.
easier, man.
Yeah, it makes it easier.
No
And then I'm
surprise
like,
to
dang.
that.
Yeah, I love it. It's easy.
I see you tried this on that one time. I didn't
Yeah,
buy that
no.
motherfucker
Yeah,
because
for
I didn't
sure.
really like it like that. You know what I mean?
That's real, man. Like I talk about it. Tell them, bro.
Yeah.
Tell them.
So, ladies, make it easier. Send the link. Send where you can get it. Yeah, it makes it easier.
Because women know what they want.
For
They just
sure.
don't want to say it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
we
funny.
definitely know what we want, and it makes it easier. Yeah, I'm like, damn, like what should I get her, babe? Here go a list of 5 to 10. Get 10. And there you go.
She
There
said
you
5
go,
to 10,
man.
but get it closer.
Get
to
all
10.
of them. For sure.
Get a passing grade. Don't fail.
Right. All right, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Brandi Bennett for coming through.
Thank you.
Go Off Sis.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Extremely official.
Shout out to you guys for
She asked
having
us
me.
questions.
I
This
truly
is crazy.
appreciate
Shout out
it.
Dr. Hill. He's on the camera this evening.
Shout out to Dr. Hill.
Yeah, he's
Lovely.
alive.
He's a
Building.
fucking doctor.
He is
That's
alive.
crazy.
Taking pictures.
That's amazing.
Weird. This
for
is
sure.
way below his pay
He's
grade.
about to go to
It's free.
Lexington with his Christian Watford jersey. Let them
Yeah,
know
let
what's
them
up.
know what happened.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, you guys. I cannot wait to collab in the future.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
ready.
man. Hey.
I hit our
We
line.
rocking.
We got
We
it.
good to
All
go.
right.
Yeah,
I'm
go
excited.
off, bro. Gonna be
Yeah.
tight. Go off, my
You
nigga.
never
off.
know. Y'all want to
Go
come
off,
to the
bro.
event, so
Yeah.
listen.
Where can everybody find you one more time?
Personal page is Go Off Brandi, GOOFF BRNDI, and then Go Off Sis _
All right, man. See y'all next week. Next.
Thank you.
Next.